They're phenomenal. We will definitely be back.
When did you go there?
Friday night.
Friday night. You were a quarter mile away from the house, and you didn't call me.
Sorry. We were kind of in a hurry. We had to get to work.
Okay, so fuck. You didn't call me. Okay. You didn't do
Friday.
Yeah.
7:30.
Yeah.
Goldenrod.
Let's go.
7:30. Text me about it. I'll forget because I'm old.
Okay.
I will there.
Let's go.
Yep.
Okay.
Can we go to Hooters again? Sorry, all this sex talk got me going.
Hey, was it the goldenrod? Just the
goldenrod. Oh my God, you guys. All right.
Why don't we all go as a show? We'll all go as a show? We'll go as a show?
What, Friday night?
Friday night.
Yeah.
Can you make it?
Yeah.
All right, Friday night.
Friday night. If you guys want to, we'll be at the Goldenrod this Friday, 7:30. Come on by, and you could say hi, and we're going to be eating there.
See our lovely faces.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they were super fast too. That's like we got there at 8:10.
Mm-hmm.
And we had our food by 8:20.
She said 10 minutes. I'm like, I don't think it's going to come out in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
10 minutes. It was great.
We had our food by 8:20.
Yeah.
Took us 25 minutes to eat and headed over to the
clams are phenomenal.
Oh my God. It was so good.
It was really, really good.
So why don't we just go there now? Just go there now.
I wish we could. Yeah.
So you said you had a movie review.
Yes, I do.
So pick a week, food review, and now a movie review.
Okay, so most of you know that my brother had CF and had passed away about 10 years ago. So CF holds a really it's really close to my heart.
What does it tell everybody what CF stands for?
CF stands for cystic fibrosis. If you don't know what CF is it's a genetic disease that actually attacks your immune system. It creates super thick mucus in your body, which actually ends up shutting down your lungs eventually. They just become super scar tissue and they stop working. So I've been watching. One of our regulars at McGarvey's actually told me that there was going to be a CF movie coming out. I got super excited. I've been waiting. Finally, it hit theaters last Thursday, but because obviously it was St. Patrick's Day weekend, we didn't get to go. So we ended up going on Tuesday. Bring tissues. That's all I'm going to say. It is, for anybody that's ever lived through or had somebody that has CF, it's a very heart-wrenching story. I would say for those that haven't or don't understand really much of what's going on, it's more of a love story. But it gets down to the dirty part of CF, and it really, really tells you and explains what it is, what happens to the body, what happens to humans, and what the rules are with CF. CF patients cannot be 6 feet apart have to be 6 feet apart from each other, because of the fact that they can carry bacteria that can be passed on to CF patients, which ends up being deadly. So they have to have what they call a 6 feet rule, and that's exactly what the name of the movie is.
Well, let's take a step back. I mean,
it's 5 feet apart.
5 feet apart, but it's 6 feet apart. But
the 6 feet
But
rule.
she actually explains why 5 feet, and we don't want to spoil it because we don't want to do the spoiler. If you watch the movie, you'll understand why the foot difference, if you will. 17-year-old Stella spends most of her time in the hospital as a cystic fibrosis patient. Her life is full of routines, boundaries, and self-control, all of which puts her to the test when she meets an impossibly charming teen who has the same illness. There's an instant flirtation going on through restrictions dictate that they must maintain a safe distance between them. As their connection intensifies, so does the temptation to throw out all the rules out the window and embrace that attraction. I'm going to see if this works. Please let it work. Hopefully we can get the audio trailer for the movie 5 Feet Apart that came out March 15th. and play. And play.
It's buffering.
Yeah, it's
people.
buffering or something. I don't know.
It's got a buffer.
Nah, it's not working. But what we're going to do is we're going to post on the Common Sense Facebook page the trailer of the movie. It's really, really good. You're going to see some of the kids that portray Stella and
Oh.
Poe, and what's in the other kid's name? Stella falls in love with Brian. I can't think of it. They're all Disney.
Oh, shit.
They were all Disney.
What the hell is his name?
You'll see all the Disney actors. Actually, the starring role of the kid that plays it is actually one of the twins from The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. The gay kid that plays in the movie as well and was actually on the show Hannah Montana. And Mary Lou Richardson? I can't remember her name. You know what? I should have been more prepared. Hold on 1 second. Let me bring it up again. Hold on. Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't play. IMDb, thank you very much.
DB.
IMDb, IMDb is the movie people. Yeah, Haley Lou Richardson. You probably would recognize her. Cole Sprouse. Cole Sprouse was one of the kids that was one of the kids that was on Sweet Life and Zack and Cody, and Moises Arias was in the cast of Hannah Montana. It's pretty funny because there was a story that came out a few days ago when Haley and Cole were filming the movie. They said that the movie was portrayed in a way where you get to actually understand what this disease was all about. But I guess they had a night on the town where they really just went all out and they partied and stuff, because the story becomes morbid, if you will, because it's a pair of teenagers with a life-threatening illness. Will, thank you, that's what it was. And they said, listen, it was filmed in New Orleans, and they had a great time, and it's a very, very well put movie. It was very well put together, so we recommend it. 5 Feet Apart. We're going to put the movie link on there, and it's showing in theaters, select theaters, by the way, too. So I know Chucky's is playing it. Chunky's, I should say, AMC.
Chunky's.
Chunky's Cinemas, the select theaters.
There are a lot of cinemas around here that are playing it, so it's just trying to find the...
What the hell are you doing?
Sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable. My foot's asleep.
All right, so turning something negative into positive. Who wants to go first? Mike,
You guys want to say Mike's got to go first?
Well, the negative is my knee. I'm in the healing process. So, yeah, that's going to take some time. Positive, it's springtime, and the weather's getting better.
Today was beautiful. 60
Awesome
degrees.
It's nice.
But the other positive is Powerball is up to $750 million.
No one hit the Powerball last night.
So when do they
Wednesday.
take it?
Wednesday.
So
So-
everybody go get your tickets.
So somebody get me the winning ticket.
I guarantee you
Gonna
that
pray.
it will hit $1 billion by Wednesday.
Oh my God.
You think so?
We're close to it.
I got to go
Oh
try
yeah,
this
easy,
thing.
easy.
Somebody's got to hit it.
What kind of cars everybody want if I win?
I will say,
Take
A limo?
thing, please.
A limo?
I will say that there was a $1 million ticket that was sold at a Cumberland's
It was the Dan Webster.
here in Nashua, South Nashua.
It was the Dan Webster.
Oh,
Imagine
really?
that. Yeah.
I always go to that thing. Dang it.
Why can't people hit that we know? Why is it always going to be somebody that we don't know?
It's one of those things.
It's coming around. I'll get it this time. I'm going to get
All
it.
right.
April's coming up. Good weather's coming up. Who's next? Ladies, I'm looking at you. Who wants to go next?
A negative. St. Patrick's Day is over.
Why is that
That's
a
a
negative?
negative?
Why is that a
It's
negative?
sad.
Because now I got to wait 358 days for next year.
Oh, I see. That it's over. I see. I see.
Yeah.
Did you
So
get?
sad.
Yeah. Did you get to have cocktails during that time, or did
No.
you didn't?
I did. I was at McGarvey's for 12 freaking hours.
Why?
She was
It
hanging
was a
with
long
us.
day, yeah, it was a long day. My sister doesn't get to
I-
get out much, and we were out for a long time.
I drank after work. I drank after work, but did I drink during? No. I probably maybe had a
He went
beer.
home drunk.
I did go home
Nobody
drunk.
brings you up drinks.
No, because we pretty basically have a company policy that there is no drinking while we work. So
boy.
that's something that we're one of the
Yep.
sober people.
And the
but I did
liquor
have a few
commissioner
cocktails.
came in several times, and
We did have a few
he was making his
cocktails
rounds.
up. Yeah, because
He was
Did Mike show up playing the pipes?
Twice.
oh, he
Yes.
did twice.
I was there for both of them.
Oh, yeah? Mike's cool guy.
Actually, he came in.
apparently he can't get his times right.
No, he came in on Saturday at midnight.
No, he came in at 11 o'clock on Saturday
Yes, that's
because he
correct.
was supposed to show up at midnight.
So he came in Saturday at around 11 o'clock, and then he came 2 more times on Sunday.
Oh.
He came out with a backpack.
You know he doesn't wear underwear under that kilt?
I do not want to know.
Hey, I'm just letting you know. I'm here to report
That is
the
a side. I
news.
do not want to see. Does he wear a blue ribbon around it too?
Well, surprise, surprise, surprise.
No, he's super nice.
He's awesome.
Tickles
Mike is
his
cool.
Lucky Charms. All right. Kimber, next.
Negative is I need a new car. My car is like slowly falling apart, so that's
I'm
an expense
sorry.
that I don't want to incur. I hate that.
But there's nothing more enjoyable than getting into a nice, reliable car.
It is.
is.
It's nice
And then
not
you have
having a
that-
car payment though.
And then that car payment hits you at the
Yeah.
ass, too.
So that's a problem. So that's my negative. Positive was I had a good time on St. Patty's Day. It was fun. Lots of drinks, lots of interesting people. There's at one point that people were driving me nuts, but it's all good. Go on.
Negative.
What really sucks about the whole car payment, and we had just paid off our old vehicle in August.
Yeah.
We made the last payment in August.
Oh no.
Had to buy a new
Shit
one in
the bed.
September.
Oh my god.
My
Murphy's Law.
diabetes shake is happening, so you know what that means.
Yeah, we're
Did you
gonna.
need sugar?
I
Food?
need food.
Eat healthy
Look at that.
food.
Yeah.
No.
So in that case,
Yeah.
negative and positive, certain things going on, plugging away as much as possible. We've got an Easter egg hunt coming up. Plating.
April 27th.
April
It'll be
27th?
at the Four Corners.
Yeah, we'll have some more
Park.
we'll have some more details next week about that as well. The other thing that I definitely want to mention is Aaron and I, we just became officers for the executive committee for Hudson Old Home Days.
Nice.
I am actually the
very
VP of Hudson Old Home Days, so there's a lot of responsibility for us. Aaron is
That's
what
a
are you,
big
secretary?
take-on.
No, treasurer.
Treasurer.
You are the treasurer.
Can you
and stuff.
carry a gun since you're an officer?
There's so much going on. It's great. This takes it to a whole new level. The president of Hudson Old Home Days, that there was a lot of weight on his shoulders, but now this year I think he can breathe a little more because now we get so much going on. We need to do the bands and making sure that the grounds are ready and the vendors and music and the entertainment and the tents and sponsorship and we got that
You
part
did
of
that
it.
last year, but there was a lot of rain, right?
Yeah, it was
Saturday was
it was
just
yeah,
crazy.
it was
It's
one
a
of the
3-day event, right?
peak. Yeah, well, it's
Thursday,
four-
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
It's a 4-day
Four-day.
event.
It's
4 days.
And that's when?
So,
Like,
by the way,
August usually, right?
we definitely want to have.
August. Oh, crap.
While you're looking for the dates too, by the way, we are looking for bands for Hudson Old Home Days. It's Aaron's going to give you the date. We do have some of our
8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. I was
8th,
giving you the
8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th.
Yes.
So there's the dates. We are looking for some bands and stuff. We do have some of our favorite bands that are coming back, but I definitely want to have a variety out there too. We're looking for an 80s cover band. We definitely want to do some country out there. There's some cover bands out there. We all know some of them are great, some of them are routine, but I want to add a little variety this year. So like an 80s flashback band. We're looking for some impersonators as well. We can talk about it as the weeks come by and stuff like that. So, anything else?
Oh, we're good.
No, I am good.
It's good to be back. I needed this. I needed
Mike,
this
you missed
therapy.
you. Thank you so much for being here, man.
Love you all.
So thank you so much. Join us next week for another episode of Common Sense New Hampshire. On behalf of Kimber, Mad Mike, and the boss
Voice.
lady,
I'm sorry.
the voice of Common Sense New Hampshire. Thank you, New Hampshire.
Don't forget, spade and neuter your kids.
Good night, New Hampshire.
Live free and die, New Hampshireites.
And remember, always use a little common sense. Have a good afternoon.